Welcome back, folks. Late night live session with Mo. I told you guys we're going to do this once in a while. Have a little bit of fun. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope your portfolios are growing fat. You know, it's one of them last couple of weeks, man. It's just been beautiful out there for the crypto family. We're going to look at where XRP is, where XRP is going. I thought we could have some fun here and just talk shop, see how much money we could get to. How high can this thing go? Could XRP, oh, I can hear it now. Listen, ready? Could XRP get to $1,000 a piece? Market cap, I mean, what is it? Quadrillions? I don't know. But man, whatever Michael Saylor was talking shop about with Bitcoin going 490 times current value, I don't know what he's doing. But that's Lambo now. I can see, what do we got there? Clifton K wins Lambo, Mo. Look, if Michael Saylor's right, it's Lambo now. Yeah, man, there's all kinds of stuff out there. I like this one, man. Clint, you nailed it, buddy. I had a good friend named Clint. Greetings, all future millionaires. Yeah, when Mo's streaming at night right after work, you got it, man. I just actually, I went to the gym, did my little 3-mile hike. And of course, I came home, we made some tacos and some other things, and I loved it. And I thought, you know what? I'm feeling good. Let's go up and spend some time with the family. That's you guys. And just talk shop, man. Have a little bit of fun. Go over the charts for XRP. I know the last video, the live stream I did, if you guys see me looking, it's because my screen's right there. So it's just me. I got to handle all the stuff here. So if you guys see it, man, let me know where you're coming from. Charles Percy, special shout out to you. I know you've been with me for years, and you're very generous in spending time watching my content and commenting. And I don't think that goes unnoticed, my friend, because it doesn't. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Now, Lambo now. No Lamborghini. Just a nice, quiet gain. D. Clark J, my man. He knows what's up. I don't want a Lambo. I'm going to be blunt. My dream, and you guys talk about what your dreams are. You can put it in the comments. If somehow, and I think crypto's the way we're going to do this, you blow up. I'm talking, we are getting, let's just say Michael Saylor's close to what he called for. 490 times Bitcoin in the next 20 years. I don't see it. I'm going to be blunt. But I don't have to be the one to see it. If he believes in it and he sees things, he talks to the governments, he sees what's going on, maybe he's right. I don't think he is, but maybe he is. Close. And that's all it takes is close. Say he goes up 100 times current value. Could he be right there in 20 years? That, depending on what happens out there, inflation, massive liquidity injection into the markets set by the central banks around the world for 10 years, it could happen. Remember when movies were a nickel and popcorn and soda was movie, popcorn, soda, quarter? I don't either, but somebody out there does. In other words, you might say, remember when Bitcoin was 100,000? They'll say, no. And now it's 10 million. And that in 20 years could happen because of inflation, because of all that. So I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibilities. So what's that mean for XRP? Well, let's just say we hit 10,000. Not 10,000. We go up 100 times current value, and we put 10,000 in. And so that 10,000 now becomes $1 million. Now, inflation doesn't allow us that life that we would have had today with the same value. But $1 million's still $1 million, right? It's still going to be decent, good chunk of change. And I agree with you. What would you do with it? If you hit the big time, you hit financial freedom, not this kind of money where you're like, Lambo now, Lambo for my friends, Lambos everywhere. Kids are knocking. Happy Halloween. Here's a Lambo. There's a Lambo. Here's a baby unicorn farting original Skittles. Everybody's getting prizes. Not that kind of rich, all right? We want to have a little bit of, if you hit that freedom, what would you do? And I'm talking enough that you help your family. You got money left over. This is about you. And I'm saying you had enough that you could do all the good things in life, helping all those parents, maybe your kids, maybe, whatever. What would you do for you? And I know some of you out there is like, Mo, I'm not selfish. There's nothing I want for me. And that's the way I normally feel. But my wife and I sat down And she said, what would you want before you die in your life? And I said, honestly, I said, there's one thing I always dreamed of since I was a child. And it's because my grandfather, my dad, all of them kept saying, I wish I owned a piece of property on the water, be it a creek, a lake, ocean, whatever. I don't want the ocean. I want like something I can go put a boat in and go fishing, or sit out back on my own little dock and fish. And so for me, that's it. I want to be able to go out back, kick my feet up, maybe even feed my fish. Now, the ultimate would be a trout infested water. So maybe a fresh lake, somewhere where I can catch some trout. Now, I don't keep them. I always throw them back, but I love fishing. I love fishing for trout. So that's my dream for everybody who wonders. There's a lot of places out there. Mia's World. I hope everything's going well. Or Maya's World. I apologize if I say things wrong. Long Island in the house. Let me know. Yeah, Coinbase doing this thing, man. We were just looking at some of that. The chart is absolutely bullish longer term, but it hit a little bit of that double crust on the Bollinger Band, and then the RSI is above 75. But I still love that long term. I think it's going to do fantastic. So England representing. One of my great grandfathers came from England. Let's go. XRP on our way to financial freedom. Mickey, you got it. Mickey Mac Whiskey. I love the name. Let's go. Australia in the house. Gary, hope everything's going well in the land down under. Lewis, Delaware representing. Lisa, I hope everything is going well. Is fourth. What do we got? 4,000 XRP. Let's go. Yeah, you guys, you never feel, you don't have to tell me how many you got, but if you guys like to share it, I love reading. I love seeing, because I did a video on how many you needed to be. I think it was like, let me see something. Let me see. I'm going to tell you something. Let's see. This is what I wanted to say. Okay. Yeah. So I had some data for you. I'm going to put it in there. All right. I love this thing. Here we go. How much do you need to be? Like Lisa says, hey, I got 4,000 XRP. Love it. That's a great amount, because I just said if Michael Saylor is close to being correct, we have, what do we got? $10,000 worth of XRP. I just said if Michael Saylor is correct, we go up 100 times. He said 490, but just say we go up 100 times. That's $1 million. That's $1 million freaking dollars. And I remember, I'll put it this way. I remember when I got on YouTube way back in August 2020. And I was team Tesla, tons of money in it, cat named after it. Tesla cat, everything was Tesla. And somebody said, why are you rooting for that? Why would you put your money in it? I had so many haters. And they said, there's no way it's going to go up because the market cap. And I said, it could go up multiples from where it's at. And then no way. No way it would. But I felt 100% convinced. So I put a lot of money into it. People have followed me. By the end of the next 12 months, it was up 1,000%, which is 10 times your money in a year. And so anybody that tells you, oh, that can't happen, this can't happen, they're short-minded. They don't short-term minded, I should say, they short vision. They're not looking long-term. They're not thinking grand scheme of the global economics of things. So I am very pro, and you guys know that. A couple of things. Speaking of XRP, put XRP in the chat if you guys are pro XRP. I got one thing. I know you guys hate the ads, so let me just do it quick because I just did this today with Gemini. I made a deal with Gemini. I told them, I said, hey, let's get something for my people. And they said, we'll do something special because they normally do like 15 Bitcoin. They said, if you get them to use your link, click it. Let me make sure it works here. If I click this link, it brings it up. Yep, $25 in free XRP. That's 25% on your 100. If you only put 100 in, you can put whatever you want in. I have an account over there. I love it. But use my link, put 25 or put 100. You got to trade 100. So you sign up using my link. You can just sign up with this after you click my link or put in code StockMo down here. This is the easiest way. Once you put 100 in and trade it, they'll give you 25 in free XRP. Instant 25% return. I have accounts everywhere. It's a good way to diversify and reduce the risk. I have a bunch of different platforms I spread it out on just in case something happens at once. As we know, it happens through the years. I like Gemini. I like Kraken. I like Coinbase. I like a lot of them. But yeah, there you go, 25% off. And of course, my membership expires. The 50% off expires tomorrow. So if you guys haven't gotten in there, 50% off at checkout, just click the link and go through, or save 15% on annual. All right, XRP. I'm going to show you a chart that I absolutely love. And I'm going to show you a couple charts. You know what? You guys are with me tonight. So I'm going to show you my portfolios. You guys want to see my portfolios? I'm going to log in, secret handshake, all of this with you if you guys want to see it. I think some of you do, because I know you guys, some of you don't even know who I am. Stock Mo, man. Come on, get in there. Let's go ahead and get this open. And this is just, I have multiple accounts over multiple brokerages. All right. And so this one at Kraken is the one I'm doing for my small account. And I started this up a couple of months ago. And I did the US based and the ETF based. I did two separate challenges, but now I can't separate them. So I just kind of combine them all into one. And so you guys can see over the last week, from yesterday, I am down $600. But over the last month, we've been moving up nicely. Now I DCA into it as well. I think I put like 1,000 in, maybe $2,000. I don't know. When I have to look up the transactions. I got money staked as well right here. As you can see, I've made $24 in rewards. So for anybody who's followed me though, what's this? This must be my stuff, the recent activity. Yeah. So I don't know if it right there, buy 2,000 worth of XRP. So the last time I put money in, looks like 430, market 217. I bought at 217. I wanted to DCA in. Obviously, it's now at 250 something. So it was a good buy, 20% up roughly. Yeah. So there's the deposit. So the last deposit I made was 430. So this would include that. But if we go 1 week, that does not include it. You guys can see in the last 7 days up $2,000. I love it. I love seeing that. And the last month, if we go over and take a look at the portfolio, so I bought that and we were at roughly right here, right? 430, 23,000. So I'm up about $4,000 in the last 2 weeks for those who followed along. And you can see it growing nicely. So my opinion is that it's going to continue to grow. So here are the ones I like. I like them all. XRP is doing me well, up 11% on this one. Remember, somebody said, is that all he has? And I saw somebody made comments and they were talking about it. Folks, I'm over 6 digits worth of XRP, just so you know. All right. I just want to be clear about that. What is the 1%? Right here. You need 52,000 XRP roughly to be in the 1%. I'm in the 1%, just to tell you. So yeah, I want to see it do well. I don't have a million like the Barstool guy. I love that guy's enthusiasm. I wish I could pull a mill out with him, but a mill to him is like 100,000 to me. It's a lot. We both want to see it run. We both want to see this thing take off. We both know the community is strong, and we know that it can solve a lot of issues moving forward, and it should do very, very well. So I do like that one. Yeah. All right. Now, 63,000 wallets meet that 1%. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, there you go. You want to get up there. That's what you want to do. All right. Michael Saylor, 49 million Bitcoin, 490 times current price. Wow. Could you imagine if XRP got there? Let me put this in there. So it's 490 current price. So if current price, we'll just say, make it easy, 2.50 for XRP times 490. That's what Michael Saylor says Bitcoin could get to in 20 years. That's the most bullish case. That's what one XRP would be worth. What? I know the market cap would be outrageous. So I'm not here to argue that, but that's what one would be worth. Now, Kathy Wood, on the other hand, said, maybe 2.4 million by 2025, 5 years. So if it's 2.4 million, we're about 24 times. Well, okay. 2.5 times 24. Okay. $60 XRP by the end of 2025. That's at an exact correlation to Bitcoin going up. And so anybody would say, 24 times their current market cap would put them more than Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin wouldn't still be at 2 trillion. It'd probably be up at 10, 15, 20 trillion. And so a 2 trillion to 3 trillion XRP is the size of Apple. It's the size of a company. And if this is a payment solution around the world, and much more importantly, not just that, but if it also, RLUSD takes over for the stable coin and everything else, and they keep update, maybe get some burn mechanisms that are aggressive to bring the value up even more. And of course, get the supply out. Let's get that total supply out. Make it truly decentralized. So a lot of things, there's not everything's absolutely positive. You guys know that. Hey, Thailand in the house. Woo! I hope it's nice out there. I was going to say send some of the heat, but it's going to be 80 degrees in the Northeast United States. Look at this. Mason City, Iowa in the house. That doesn't look like Iowa there. That looks like we're at the ocean, man. Yep. So some good things going on. SoCal in the house. Steph, my friend, I hope you're doing well. Retire my husband, and we are able to pull. Yeah, remember, put down your dreams in the comments. I'm going to show you guys some stuff here. But yeah, she says, where do I got this here? Oh, okay. My dream is to retire my husband, and we are able to pay off our home and travel more. I like that. Right here. I want Sam Tracy. I want land, my family, health, and freedom. You know what? That hits it. I just want that water as well. I want water as well. Paying off the debt. I'm still kind of doing that because I'm helping my kids go through college. I had 2 in college. My other one just graduated. Yeah, there's a lot, man. I hope everything's going well, my friend. What do we got here? Calgary in the house. Some new tires. Yep. Miami, Florida. I got to get down there again. There it is. 3,000 shares of Devin sitting there with 3,000 shares at 250. Hold. Now, I can't give financial advice, but I sure can tell you what I think. All right. I'm going to answer that question right now. Juan down there says, hey, hold, hodl. You got to put that in there, right? You got to hodl. That's where it came from. For those who don't know what hodl came from, it was when somebody was trying to say hold, and they went like this. Ready? They went, and they watch it go through, and they spelled it wrong. And everybody started making fun of them, and it became hodl. So hodl, that's up to you what you do. Now, I'm going to show you, this is the daily. Now, the daily on XRP, remember, everybody had this channel, every YouTuber, every analyst, and I came out and said, folks, after this, I could see it. I said, and I wrote this up here, but I said, we're going to cross, and we're going to make it. As soon as we teased this, I knew the new channel was formed. And I showed this here, and I said, we just made the new channel. And it was roughly going to stay right in this channel. And I believed as we were going up, I said, we're going to break, and we break this north side of the 50. We're going to break up. We're going to have a brand new channel. And this one comes down, and the next leg up. We go up, down, up. We're in the up leg right now. And it's plain as day to me. Massive pump. Down we go. Massive pump to new highs. That's where we're at. So for those saying, should I get in? Should I get out? Should I hold? Should I sell? You do whatever you want. I believe we're going to see much better gains moving forward. So let me explain this to you in another chart. This is the weekly chart. Take a look at this weekly chart. And man, oh man, if that doesn't scream consolidation, all right, so we have the pump, a little bit of a pullback, final blow off top. Down we come, hit the line of support that I have now. We start connecting the dots. We know that this support should hold, and it holds. And what happened? The Terror Force started right in the beginning of April, We knew it was coming. The end of March, everybody sells. Terra 4 hits. And where's the support on the weekly candles? It's on the 50. You see it on the 50 EMA. Massive 50 EMA support. Pushes it back up. At this point, oh, it's doom and gloom. You know how many people wrote on my videos? Just doom and gloom. No way. No way. It hit $1.60, $1.50, $1.60. It's going to 50 cents. I'm buying. I'm looking under couch cushions. I'm trying to sell my cats. I'm just trying to find money so I can buy more XRP. And some of you did it with me. And I kept buying. You guys saw I just put another couple grand in at the end of April, which is already up 20%. And so I like DCAing into it. And as you watch, it gets up to 2. Oh, but it falls. Look, it went up to 2 something, back down to 2. Then it goes up. I love it again. Everybody loves it. Then it goes back down. I hate it. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Then it goes back up. I love it. Then it confirms. Oh, now even the technical gurus out there are like, hold on, this thing's fully reversed. We confirmed above the 13 here. We had confirmation. Boom, confirmation. 5 crossed over, got a nice trigger. This is on my personal bot, which you guys join the Discord, you get access to these charts. And they're beautiful. All right. And as you can see here, we're at, where do we think we're going to go? We got back into the Goldilocks zone. And I think we're going to actually get back up and retest that high. You can see the RSI down here. Beautiful RSI on a weekly candle. I mean, this is a beautiful setup. You got a beautiful stock mode unicorn trying to blow a snout bubble. What are we talking? Snout bubble. What's a snout bubble? Well, you got the unicorn, right? Let me try to draw. I'm not an artist. I'm a math teacher and a business guy and a finance guy. And boom, this is the snot bubble. So it tries to blow a horn. So you got a stock mode unicorn horn. And we've been waiting. And then you get it. You get a blow off. Some people call it the massive God candles and other things. For me, it's to get rich slow. It just continues to go up slowly. No massive candles. Just a really nice, a nice run. All right. The value is realized. The positive statements maybe from the SEC coming out. And they're talking about the spot ETFs. The spot ETFs should be approved in October, maybe November. I know Polymarket coming out. Let me see. Polymarket has it at 80% where you can basically gamble on it and bet yes or no. The only way it'd be no is if it had cross T's and dots I's into January. It's not like it wouldn't be approved. It just would be delayed. So that's something I wanted to show you. So right now, looking at this, my personal opinion is I feel pretty good up to 340. We had 340. And you know what? I'll even take that back, a more conservative approach. So we come up here and we take a look at where we had some finishing candles. 3 different weeks we were in this zone, 2 weeks here. So let's cover a spot that we had 6 different weeks hit right there. So we had 6 weeks, the original blow off top, a little bit of downward movement because it got a little hot. It was in the 90s for the RSI. Came down like it should to the 5 EMA. Back up we go to a new high. Fantastic. Down we come all the way down, past the 5, past the 13, all of it. Back up we go again here. Now this is a little left head, right, or left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Down we went to the 50 then. Now we're moving back up. So we had the blow off bottom. Now we're working our way up. Tariffs are basically in the rear view mirror. Don't let the news trying to make you watch their articles. Listen to me. Listen to me. You're going to see a lot of negative information. Well, no one's figured out anything. The tariffs, inflation, recessions. It's all in the back rear view mirror now because basically everybody's given up and they're just going to say, okay, let's get this thing going. Let's go. And so what you're going to have is a lot of bad news, but the truth of the matter is we have low unemployment, low 4%. The GDP is going to be positive, most likely going into Q4, 1.5%. Maybe Q3 might be 0.5%, but it's going to grow. So we get through the second quarter, and if they just keep everything the same as it is right now, and they just keep pushing it out until they make a deal, which could happen, that's what you're going to see. And you're not going to have all these shortages and everything else. So you're going to have a chance to really kick some butt in the markets, and that means with crypto too. I like what I'm seeing. So you guys are sharing. D. Clark, man, let's go. 26,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. Stop the fake profiles. I agree, man. You know how many people pretend to be me? It's so annoying. We do everything. We got a team dedicated to keeping everything clean and everything else. Now, they don't know I'm doing this. I just came out here. There it is, man. Broken Bow, Oklahoma. I bet there's some nice ones out there. I love fly fishing. That's the best one. Hey, man, donate. I appreciate you, my friend. Anytime somebody donates to support the cause, I appreciate it. I'm going to take that. I'm going to buy some XRP. Down in Boone, North Carolina. I'm looking down there. I'm looking to get a few things out there and possibly get some movement. I don't know. I need to find a place, man. I'm old. My kids are all moving out. And, I know 147,000 XRP, my man. He's a player. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, man. You're up there. That's a lot of XRP, dude. That's impressive. That's impressive. I want more. I'm with you. That's it. I'm a junkie too. I it. Now, remember, though, I don't want you guys leaving here saying, man, this dude, all he has is XRP. That's it, man. He's just XRP this, XRP that. I have Bitcoin. It's my foundation. And sometimes I'm like, oh, but it's a foundation because I do believe in it and I understand it. I understand the governments are using it. I understand all that. And so I don't want to claim that I know more than somebody like Michael Saylor, who's dedicated his life to it. He's a keynote speaker. I'm going to go out and actually see him speak here shortly in Vegas. And but so if he believes in it, I'm going to trust him and I'm going to go with it. And so I bought a couple of Bitcoin. And so I have those. And then I have Ethereum, as you guys know. And I have a lot of Ethereum. And now I have a lot of XRP too. So they're my big three. The Ethereum and Bitcoin were close to about even. But Ethereum, man, did you guys see that? Holy cow. Let's look it up. Let me pull that up. I want to show you guys this. Yeah. As we go forward, let me show you guys this. So Ethereum in the last month, because that was about even. Oh, nice. It's popping a little bit. It's up 60%. So say I had like 100,000 something, a little more. I had a little bit more Ethereum than I had XRP at the time. And obviously it's up. So I think I'm around about 200 and something now. And if not a little bit more, XRP, because I have it at like 5-6 different places. I have it in a cold wallet I never even look at. And then XRP in the last month, 19%. So there's where everybody's like, well, how'd you got more Ethereum? It's because of that. And then you look at Bitcoin in the last month, up 21%. So XRP's back a little bit, but I believe it's going to actually go and surpass Bitcoin by twice. So I think we're going to see a pump up soon. And I believe it'll do about 2 times the returns of Bitcoin from here on out. And I think it has some catching up to do to help it with that. So for those asking, if Bitcoin goes to about 140, maybe 150 by year end, say 40 to 50% up, I really do truly believe you're going to see XRP get up to the $4 to $5 range. And I know some of you right now are screaming at the TV. You just threw your phone down the street. Some of you just threw your spouse out the window. That's not good because that's my base case. All right. That means I believe we're going to see about 100% gain on XRP from here to the end of the year. I still have it in the mid fours by December 31st. That's there's one precondition for this. You need to have the spot ETS approved by the SEC. Old Uncle Paulie Atkins down there. I'll send him a Christmas card. All right. I've been down with FINRA in DC. For those who don't know, I've been in the Senate down there. I got to go in a little subway underneath the Senate, which was cool. And you know, the coolest thing I had when I was down there in the Senate, visiting and meeting with senators and talking crypto, talking stocks, all this, is that when I got down to the secret lair underneath the Senate where they have a subway, it's cut in half or it's open. They have a Subway sub shop down there that everybody goes and eats. It's crazy. I don't know if any of you guys ever been there. You ever seen it? It was neat. I got to go to JFK's office, got to sit in his chair, which was that was a pretty cool thing. Yeah, I still got it. I got both, man. I'm 6 figures deep in Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP. The second, the third, fourth, let's see, they're in my top three. So the top two after that, Sui, H-Bar, Avalanche. They're three big ones I got. I got a lot of bonk too, believe it or not. And so let me get another account here. You guys want to see some of the accounts? The other, I got Gemini, I got Kraken, and I'll say it again. If you guys aren't in some of those, that's up to you. Here's my account over at Coinbase. So I moved a lot of this around into other accounts. Like I said, wallets, retirement accounts at Schwab. All right, because that I don't show anybody. That's my private. It's like my private. A lot of things I do, craziness. That's just my thing, man. You know, I need a place I can go and just not have to share a million things on the interweb. But this I'll share, and I'll let you see it. When it's up, it's up. When it's down, it's down. I got 90% of it staked. I'm getting some nice rewards. Look how much I got in rewards. I wonder if it can show that. My assets. Let's see. Returns one day, 90%. Look at this right here. So I lost 2,600 in the last 24 hours. But look how much I made staking. $9,000 staked. And that's, so I like that. And here's some of the plays I got in there. Some XRP, well, right there, you guys can see a balance of that. I got other platforms, but so for those that he doesn't have 100,000, today's return right here, I lost 0.15. 40,000, I got 102,000 in this account of XRP. Because I had, and there's some H-bar, and other people say, he doesn't have that. Oh, right there, Sui. So this, and I got some, there, look at Stellar. So this shows you a little bit of the things I have that people say I don't, and which is annoying. And I always hate that because it's like, you know, I'm not making this stuff up. Let's look at the last month, $42,000 up. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And that's a nice account. And so that's one. And then the retirement account's my biggest. That's where I got the most money. That's where I get the tax advantages. And so you guys can set up your accounts anywhere you want. Like I said, you can get I'll say it again, get your free XRP right now over Gemini. Use my link, get in there, 25 right there. Just got this done today with them. So I do highly recommend you trade $100 using my link, sign up, you get 25. And if you don't use my link, you're only getting 15. It's in Bitcoin. Boo. All right. Now, back to where we were. XRP. So what I see is we're going to retest here. This is my most conservative spot of this latest breakthrough. If you get a nice green candle here, that's the confirmation in the Goldilocks. This was resistance. You can see it. A little bit of resistance, resistance, resistance. So this was big to break this on the weekly candle. If we get a nice green closing candle here, I absolutely feel that it's way more times than not. It would have to take something major negative on a global scale for this not to happen. And I think we're going up and retesting right now, roughly that 294 price. And if we can take that out, and that's a tough one, then we go up to new highs, which would be over 340. I think this 290 something is easily doable. And the way this is moving, if I had to go out second week of June, I wouldn't be surprised we're there. And so for those wondering, hey, what do you got there, Mo? Yeah. Well, if you guys are signing up for the Discord, the first link gets you in there. I mean, it's straightforward. You sign up using that first link, and then the first post in here has all the directions. And you get the directions emailed to you too. And it walks you through everything. So that's how you get in there. It's all, and if you can't get in, you just message me in Patreon. You have a messaging system in case you have any troubles. All right. Doc Henry. That's a good name, man. That is a good, solid name. My track coach name was Doc. He just passed away a couple of weeks ago. Broke my heart. One of the few teachers that really, and coaches who believed in me, man. He was a good man. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No dry cat food. Yeah, there's a lot of negative people out there. They're eating dry cat food downstream from the sanitation plant with the gravy. The gravy's not gravy, man. It's a sanitation plant. You know what it is. Yeah. XLM, please. Because you said please, let's throw it up there. So there you go with that to start. We look a little bit of XLM. You guys know I have some of that. Not a lot, but look at this. So for those in XLM, you're going to like this because I got good news for you. Take a look at what you got. You got a massive pump. We ran all the way up, 63, 64 cents? Came all the way back down. Where do you buy at if you taken my courses on the technicals, you buy off the 50. When everybody's absolutely fearful, you buy off the 50. If you hit that 50 again, that's where you buy. Well, we hit it. I ain't buying there. I told you, Mo. Look, it dropped. Oh, you can't time it perfect, but anywhere around there should be support. And then here where you see it drop and then close higher and then another high, this is almost screaming buy. And look, it popped up to the 13, back down to the 5, pushed above the 13, and now you're going to have a reversal right here officially, just like this reversal, and it dropped. This reversal should push it up. Because you showed me this, I'm literally going to go out and buy more of this. There you guys. You guys wanted some news on what I'm buying? I'm buying more of this. This is a really nice setup. I would expect this to run back up, at least get up to the 35. What are we at right now? 30. So it should go about 20% on this, 15 to 20% over the next, I would say, once again, second week of June. And if it can take that out, right here's that resistance, 35 cents. And up you go to the next level, 44 cents. And then get back up to those highs at the 50 something. So I like this, man. It looks really good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You saying XRP sellout or XRP sellout? Sale out? I don't know what that is. Somebody always say, "Hey, you get paid." I never got paid anything from XRP. I wish they would pay me in XRP. No, I just have a lot of it. I like it. I like that. I like Bitcoin. I like Ethereum. I like Bonk. I used to talk about Bonk and Shiba in my other my crypto channel. No, I just like them. That's what I do, man. I'm a investor. I talk about stocks. I talk about crypto. It is what it is. So yeah. Any troll out there is, oh, you're getting paid. They don't pay. They should invite me somewhere. That'd be nice. I never even talked to. I tried to get their CEO on here once. They never even returned me. Yeah. Is the rewards good on Coinbase? Yeah, they're good. A lot of the different platforms have rewards. They're a little bit different though at each place. Not by a lot, just a teeny bit. So you can check them all out. Like I said, I have accounts at multiple places. My newest places, Kraken. I've had Gemini for a long time, Coinbase for a long time. You guys know Moomoo. I got Moomoo, Webull, Robinhood. I even have Robinhood. I'm not happy about that one ever since back in the day. So a lot of the other places I do. Schwab has my retirement accounts. So yeah, there you go. And yeah. When the whales make moves, they do their thing. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm getting there too, man. Juan knows now. We're getting there. Sui will kill Solana. Yeah, maybe. Sui's doing well, man. Let me see if I can pull up my Kraken account here. Yeah, look at this. Right now, we got Sui is up 46% in this one. And this is the newest one I shared with everybody on here. 76% up on the bump. I am down on Ondo and Algo. I really liked Ondo too, so I was shocked that that's not up. Lumen, there's your XLM, but I like that now, just to tell you. And so I'm probably going to double up on that in this portfolio as well as add some other places. Uniswap, it's okay. I like this chart right now, though. I like this chart. Let's take a look at Algo out of curiosity. Look at that. My God, that looks good. I hate to say it, guys, even though they didn't perform as well as my other ones, these are some really interesting charts. Now, for those, I'm day trading live tomorrow at 2 p.m. on the channel here. Not on the channel, in the Discord. I do it every Tuesday and Thursday. Call it Casino Thursday, man. It's wild. Day trading 0 DTE options. Woo! I'm 17-6 overall. 7-1 in the last 8 trades. I did real well. But look, 5's coming up. Point of destruction, I call this, is where it crosses, and then you get a nice candle. Look at this 200-day moving average. We're ready to get back above there. Like there could be some real movement here on the weekly candles. These are weekly candles. It looks good. And so Algo, much as you burned me already, I might take a chance. What would you do, Mo? Well, if I put it in and it dropped 30%, I'd take the loss. It's crypto. I do 10% for regular stocks, but I do 30% for regular crypto. No leverage, no nothing, just 30%. How can you join? You can join the Discord with the first link. Click it. Come in here. Today's 1 day left to get the 50% off your first month. I have 31 lessons, and when I'm done with my video, I'm making an intro video on how to trade options. Somebody said, I don't even know how to put an order in. Can you help me? I don't want to buy a master class. I just want to know how to put it. I'm going to do that after I get off this live stream. And so lesson 32 is going in there. For those who are like, what do you mean lessons? There's people that charge like $1,000 for a course. Well, I got a master course in here of tons of information in my library, and I continue to put the information in. How to trade with fundamentals. Just stop randomly here. Trading fundamental, moving average. I continue to expand that. Technicals, identifying the trends. So the big one is, when do I sell a stock or option? Everybody kept asking me, so I did a major video on that. So there you go. You want to know how to do it? I got it out there. Lesson 16, the Bollinger Band, 17. So the latest one I did was risk management for winning options, bonus chart on corrections. When we have a correction, how to make money. Guys, this is next level stuff. Like, for those that don't know, I taught many years, high school, college level, national champion investing coach, multiple times. I put it all together, and I worked in the industry for one of the U.S., I believe the largest U.S. financial advising firm. At least that's what they told me back in the day. And I believe it too. They still are massive. Yeah, so I put it all together, and there you go. All right. So a lot of good things out there. So I like this, man. Algo's looking good. 5's coming up to cross. Once the 13 crosses, we should get a nice green candle here. I'd say in the next 4 weeks. I might go for it. I might put a big chunk of change in here and take a swing trade on this. This wouldn't be long term for me. I'm looking at taking a chance on this. I really think we're going to get back up to the 29. We're at 23. That's 6 cents. Dude, that's 25% on my money. I think it happens in a week or 4 weeks. I like it. What do you guys think? Take some chances? Risk it for the biscuit? I like it. That's an interesting look. What was the other one that did terrible for me? Ando? I bet that's looking the same. I bet, yep, there it is. I knew it. I bet it's looking the same. So Ando as well. Look at this. Right at the 200 simple moving average. 5 just crossed. 13 never got down. Very similar. Kind of like Algo a little bit better, though. Okay. Yeah, Algo it is. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about you guys. XRP, a little different, of course. This thing's already running. We see solid, what I told you. I had a downward pattern. This confirmed right here what I was expecting for this channel. The channel has now moved, and I think we're going to move up and retest. So for anybody who's saying, is it time to get out? You do what you want. Not in my opinion. My opinion, we are moving nicely higher. Nicely higher. And I think we got RSI at 58. It's beautiful down here. Got beautiful EMAs. Bounced off the 50. Got back above the 13. This XRP just looks good. It looks good. The discount didn't work. The discount's automatic. The discount for this is automatic, the membership, just to tell you guys. So once you're in there, it should be automatic. What do we got right here? So once you get in here, once you hit join, it's just automatic. You're automatically in there. Okay. And of course, so I should say you do the checkout. You don't need to put a code in there. It should say $25 or 10 if you do the learner. If you want the 15% off, you click that button there. That's it. Juan. Yeah. You guys are funny. So I like this one. We can make a lot of money on this, guys. Yeah, we can make a lot of money on it. What do we got here? Please show bonk chart. You got it. All right, let's take a look at bonk. Now I got bonk, and bonk, as we get into this, look at this. My highest performing play, bonk, 77% up. It's killing it. Bonk. I always know that you got to go to Coinbase for this. Boom. So, the bread bot just gave me the signal. 5 just crossed. Anytime we get the 5 crossing the 13 after a consolidation bottom, expect a massive green. We got it. Now we're over here. And if once the 5 crosses the 50 and the 13 is the big one, you get a nice push up. Where to? Right here is where I think we're going. Dude, that's over 50% up. I think we're going to hit on this. I like bonk still, man. Still undervalued. Still undervalued. Yeah. Let's check H bar because you guys saw I have a good amount of that too. H bar. Okay, similar 50 acted, got below the 50, pushed back up, retested the 50. We got above the 50, teased the 13, back down to the 5, back above. I think we're off and running from here. I think looking at all these charts, I will tell you guys this. This looks really good. Really, 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 really good. It looks good. Oh, man. You guys say, I see, please, could you show us Aerodrome Group, ARDM, or Aerodrome Finance US Dollar Coinbase? I'm going to guess it's that one since we're doing. All right, there we go. I got so many. I got the advanced on this thing, and it shows me a ton. So, once again, yeah, it looks like a recovery. It's not as bullish as the other ones because it hasn't confirmed above the 50 RSI, hasn't gotten up above the 50 here. Not as bullish as the other one. So if you said, Mo, do you love it? Not as much until we can break this 50 and we get this crossing. A couple of green candles here and confirm. I think, yeah, I'm with you on that. Finance, I got you. So, yeah, I like it. It's setting up nicely. It's a little early. I like to see at least the RSI down here confirm above 50 and then confirm, or get a breadbot reversal here and we're looking good. We get that 50 EMA, I think you're going back up, and I think right here is the first line, 148. And you're only at 71. And so if we confirm above the 50, you should be able to get up to that 140. You can see that massive line here. And you can even argue there's one here and there's one here. And then there's one here. So the first one I think you get to is $1.13. You get some resistance there. So a 72 right now, just say 47. That's over 50% up, almost 60% up to get to that first major resistance. You're going to see first, well, I say that, but you got the 50 here. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. You piqued my attention. I'm going to keep an eye on this one and see how it does. I love trading crypto. Interesting. I don't have that one. Yeah. Okay, let me see something. Give me 1 second, family. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to help you out. All right, let me see. Active, right there. Green. Code green. It ends tomorrow. Code green. GREEN is the code. So for those who want to see it right there, there's code green, 50% in. And we got a lot of people signing up, man. A lot of people using the codes. So you guys can get in there, come join us. So when you check out, you can put in green and that'll get you in there. And don't forget to get your free 25 in XRP. All you got to do is use that second link down there. All right, let's get back to the cryptos. So the graphs right now are looking amazing. Sui, you guys know I'm huge. I like this one. It's been real good to me. Look at that. Sui's been real good to me. You can see some Sui here. 46% up. Nice gainer. All right. Wrong. I'm looking for that one. So Sui off the 50 actually dropped below. That's a little scary. But I want to show you something. If you took my course, what do you know? You know that we're going to get support right at that yellow line. That's the Goldilocks zone right in here. The 61.8 is normally, look at this, right around that 61.8 every week. And then you got a massive candle right there. So it got just below it, which is scary because you never want to dip below You never want to dip below that, but we did. So it was like it should probably go all the way back down to the 78 line, which is $1.51. So it was tough. Right here's where I would have been buying at 233, and it did dip all the way down to $1.76, which is stomach churning because you're like, oh, I got in too early. And then look, up it goes. And now you're like, whoa, I didn't get in early. I'm killing it. Yes. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Hey, we got some people, new members. Let me see what we got here. I want to make sure I give some shout outs here. Armando, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. And like I said, I always appreciate that. We got some new members down below as well. Dustin, welcome to the family. I appreciate you, my friend. And there you go. I appreciate it. Yeah. ADA. Let's take a look at ADA. A little Cardano. I got some of that. Cardano. Let's go. Coinbase. There we go. Very similar. Look at this. Off the 50. Got a little bit below. Stomach churning. Got us because of the tariffs. I think without the tariffs, you would have been all right. But now we're moving back up. Look at this. I got the bread bot, and this is my own personal thing. We designed it, programmed it, everything. Worked with people around the world to get it done. And it just flashes the signal when we get it. Well, we just got it. That is a bullish signal. All right. Now you can get a quick flipping. And then when the flips, and you got to pay attention. But for this one right now, very nice and easy. I like this kind. This one's a little harder because it's like all the way up. And this one's more subtle. I like that. All right. Not in your face. Should be good. Let's go. Hey, what do we got here? Hold on here. Mikey most likely. Likely? Let me do that right. Mikey most likely. Thank you for becoming a member in the Discord. It is awesome. We got like thousands of members. We got expert traders in there. A lot of you guys, if you're part of it, put a fire emoji in the Discord. Let them know you're a part of it, because we got a great community. It's the real deal. I just want to be blunt. We got not the lessons alone are worth like over $1,000 easy. And then we got the expert traders. Let me show you this. These are my expert traders. These are the folks that come in, and I say that they're not like, hey, follow me, watch my play. They teach you. They continue to teach. Some of them share a lot of plays. Others share a ton of wisdom. Dr. Stock, my good friend, is a doctor. He has his doctorate. He's that smart, and he teaches, and he comes in here and teaches. And I want to shout out all of them. Crypto Will, awesome. Dr. Stock, Greeks Geek, absolutely knows. Mrs. Mo, of course. Small. The Reserve, the Trading Lab, Trade Coach, 808 Tensei, killing it lately. He had a lot. Let me show you. This guy is killing it. Elf Avgo, you guys know that. Stacking, let's go. We got a lot of wins right here. 808 Tensei was dropping wins. A lot of the family was eating. Yeah, on to yep. Front and options, another one of our experts dropping some wins. Yeah, we were killing it. It was a good day. I like this one. Was going to lost half my portfolio. Was going to be done. Tried one more with me and 808 Tensei, and after the week was done, he was up 75% for the week. So yeah, you guys can join. Doesn't mean every day. I mean, I had a CVS call that I got stopped out of, but that's one for the last week, and I had big wins here. You guys, and I lost like I don't know, $100, $200. And you can see some of the big wins. These are my stocks. These are options. Look at this. And I sold half. This is what I got left. I still have these. So up over $2,000. I paid $7 and something. And I always hate it because people are like, oh, this guy makes, and I share it. I'm so open on this. I share it. I say, look, here's the actual chart. Here's my actual account. Today I made 286 on it, 2,300 up on it. I paid $7.98 per contract, which is $798. And it's now worth over $3,000 per. And I already sold one of the contracts. So I try to go in even numbers. When I make a nice gain, I lock in half, move a stop loss up, and go with that. So a lot of good things out there, and a lot of shout outs. Yeah, 808 Tensei getting the love in the family. I love it. Right there, another win. Yeah, so good stuff in there. Yep. Yeah, you guys can join. Like I said, you can see all the different things in here. We have a lot of people. Right here. Joined the Discord a week ago. Today, I'm slowly getting there, but I'll get there. Joining the best thing I could do. Yeah, the learning alone is awesome. And of course, we try to share the best plays we can and everything else. Yeah, Dr. Stock, another big win today. man, yeah, we killed it. We've been on fire. We've been on fire. So shout out to all the people part of the Discord. I know there's a lot of you guys out there right here. Shout out to Joni's in there. I love seeing it. Yep, the fire. Flare. Let's check out Flare. Flare. Let's go to Flare. Flare. Boom. Okay. So, okay. Interesting. So Flare, I'm just going to give you the, okay. So these are the weekly chart. We had a triple crust, right? Quadruple crust right here, breaking the Bollinger Band 4 weeks in a row. Nice run up. That was after the election, of course. And then it came down to the lows where it was beforehand. And so at that point, that's a buy for anybody who's watching. It should be a buy. And now you're moving back up. You just got the flip last week. It kind of, we got two dojis here, right? A little fat doji right here, green one. That's the kind you want. 5 crossed over. I got to tell you, it looks good. It looks good. I think this thing's probably going to get up there and retest. We usually retest. I would say minimum rate in this zone after you take the 50 out. That's 27. You're only at 20. So that's a 35% gain off of that. Dude, that would be a nice little run. It looks like it's easily capable of doing that. Hey, look at that. Armando gifted 1 stock mo membership. I don't even know how you do that. I know you must have did it through, I'm guessing, I don't know how you did it. Through YouTube? Did you do that through YouTube? That's awesome. That is awesome. I know that was the newest thing they allowed, is to help other members donate memberships to help others who want to get in and try it. Yeah. I appreciate it. You can come on over and join. If you don't like it, like I said, I give everybody 50% off the first month. Why? Yeah, through YouTube. Okay, thank you. Somebody said, yeah, it's through YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it's cool that you can gift it to somebody. Have you heard of? I have not. I probably have read about it. I read 24/7, research crypto. A lot of it. So I don't know what brain trust is. Don't know. Yeah. Paul Shane. Yeah, Paul Shane. I'm familiar with that. I just stumbled onto this channel. XRP sounds great. It's good. The only downside to XRP, and I don't want you guys to think I have my head in the sand, they need to get what do they got? 60% release, 40% still. They have to release it, It needs to work, but it has such a good solution. The utility is fantastic. The future is bright, so I like it. I understand the downside risk, but I also understand there's a great chance you guys can make some serious money on it. And it doesn't come without risk. Everything has risk. Just uploaded to TradeWinds file. Yeah, did you? Did you put one in there? Let me see. Yeah, you did. There you go. Yep. Hey, welcome too. Welcome. I'm new here. I owe you this one to you, man. Let's go. Yeah, I had some big wins. That one's up. I'm trying to get it up 300%. So we'll see if we get it. So thank you for joining, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, it's busier in here during the hours. So this is after hours. But the main place people talk, options, believe it or not. Tons of people in the options. You'll see them in here, 936, 935, 935, 935, 934. So a lot of people in here, tons of people. The experts are in there right now shooting a breeze. What time is it? 936. They're all in here. And so crypto is good for crypto, of course. Miss Mo's in there right now. Lorpa, one of our mods in there, and the options. Yeah. So there you go. A lot of good things in there. If you guys haven't joined, first link, I'll say it again. First link in there. You got one more day left before the discount goes away. But if you want to, you're going to be in there for a year, you do that button, save 15%. You pay for the year and get in there. Like I said, I think we have thousands of members, and we all help each other. I'm going to do a lesson right now. It's an hour. It's what I wanted to do. So now I'm going to get off this live stream, go over there, and do my lesson and add lesson 32, how to trade options. And I'm talking the basic level, and I'll get into advanced stuff too, but not yet. Folks, if you haven't done it, get that free money from Gemini. I love it. I worked with them. I worked with them in the past. The Winklevoss brothers are the ones that own this. They were the roommates or friends who started Facebook. They were in all that. It is a good program. So you get $25 in free XRP when you trade 100 using my link. If you sign up through this, you can just do it. But if you do it, use promo code StockMo, all one word, right? But you use this, you don't need to. And look, you can give me a nice little blurb and everything else there. So there you go. All right, folks, that's it. That is the update for today. And I appreciate you all joining me. We got a member here, though. Hold on. I want to give a shout out before I go. Alma, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. I love it. I love it. That looks like my old high school I used to teach at. Looks like their jerseys right there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what we need. Dude, we get that. It takes off. I just did a video for tomorrow discussing that exact topic. We need an XRP BlackRock ETF spot application. You get that, XRP goes to 3 to 4 quickly. I appreciate you guys. Ron, XRP win. I love the name, man. That's it. I'm wearing the hat. Ron got it in his name, man. That's next level. Russell Reed in the house. Yes, part of the family. Let's go. Sizzling Films. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to do my lesson 32. Get that done. Put that into the Discord because that takes me a while and do that. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for joining the time. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments, man. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. We'll do that. Let's get this likes up. All right. That's all I got for you. I'll see you in there.